Do you want more traffic to your existing sales process? In this video, I'm going to show you how you are leaving money on the table because you have this excuse. I have no time. And I have no time is definitely not an excuse. But if you don't know me, my name is Joanna Szewczyk, and my clients come to me to scale their business. They have offers that already convert, and they just want to have more people seeing their offers so they can make more money. I reached 10 million people on Pinterest, and I was able to grow my Pinterest account from having 700 visitors to now having 40,000 visitors per month. I don't spend any time managing that, and that's exactly what I help. I help you set up, automate your Pinterest so that you don't have to do anything. So you're leaving money on the table, and the opportunity won't last forever, right? You can get a VA, you can hire me, you can have Pinterest set up for you. There's definitely what's worth mentioning is a set and forget sort of thing. So you only spend this 40 hours once, you or your assistant, me, right? You set it up, you automate it, and it's done. You don't have to do this, commenting, engaging, like when you have to do on the other social media platforms to get reach. Like with Pinterest, you get reach no matter what. Like if you do the right things, if you set up your pins in the right way, they're gonna reach the right people at the right time. People are gonna see them, people are gonna click through to your landing page, to your sales pages, to your content, right? So you are not gonna spend every single time, talking to people, engaging, commenting, all this stuff. It's not like that, all right? Pinterest is not a social media. You don't have to do all of that. So my case, I set up my Pinterest account over 2.5 years ago. It took me 1 week, 40 hours. I set it up, and the traffic grew from 700 to 3,300 in 1 month. And then the second month it was 8,500, and then right now it's like 40,000, right? So the pins that I created back like 2-3 years ago, they're still bringing me traffic to this day. Like compare it to Facebook, where I post like this video, only today you're gonna see it like 24 hours and it's done, right? Because there's so much content being produced and being added in your feed that like you're not gonna see my post from yesterday or a month ago or a year ago or 2 years ago, right? Whereas on Pinterest it is like Pinterest is for an evergreen content. If you want to send traffic to the content, it's definitely a good way to do that, right? So you can get off this hamster wheel of like constantly creating content. If Jackson didn't hire me to do Pinterest setup for him, he would still be getting 1,000 viewers instead of getting 15,000 viewers, and that's like a huge difference, right? Anna, she took my course in December. She didn't have Pinterest accounts. She started my course in January. Right now she had over 100,000 people see her content, right? So it grew. She's getting people every single day reaching out to her, asking about her program, following her, sending her a friend request on Facebook. That's where she has her business predominantly. She has like 7 times the amount of people who are on her podcast. So all that happened because she put this 40 hours of work and she did it, right? So it's 6 weeks, 30 minutes per day. So if you don't know how Pinterest works, it's a search engine, right? So the people who come to Pinterest, and I know like you may not be on Pinterest, like I'm not on Twitter, I've never had like MySpace or any other stuff like that, right? Not everyone is on every platform, but like you don't have to worry because you just set up this platform once, 40 hours, it's done. You don't have to sit on this platform. If you don't spend time on Pinterest, that's fine. But imagine there's 300 million people on Pinterest right now who are searching for the stuff that you offer. So some of them are searching, how can I write a book? Or other people are like, how can I SEO optimize my content? Or like, they are Googling stuff that they're interested in either learning or spending money to get it done for them, right? Great example, my client Jacob, right? He gets his clients thanks to his organic methods, right? He creates videos on his YouTube channel, his TikTok, and he grew his brand awareness. Like he's like the go-to expert when it comes to immigration law, right? So if you want to hire an immigration lawyer, like you see all the content that he created, he posts every single day on all those platforms. And Pinterest is like the pouring gasoline on the fire, right? So we are sending people to his Facebook to his YouTube videos, to his TikTok videos, right? Because that's what converts the best. That's where he gets most engagement. That's where leads are calling him from. So that's how it works. So Pinterest is basically like, if you think about like mentality of user, right? They're not coming like when you come to Facebook, when you come to LinkedIn, when you come to Instagram, you're just gonna scroll, and if you find something cool or don't like it, maybe you share it, right? That's it. Like if you like it, or you can read it and watch it. But most of the time you're just scrolling, but you're not searching for specific information. Whereas on Pinterest, on Google, on YouTube, you have people who mainly are coming because they want to find something, right? So you have the person who you have the chance to be like at the very, very beginning stages, like the early stage influences purchases, right? So if they look for, I don't know, let's say, how can I set up Facebook ads, let's say, right? And you show up on top with your articles, with your content, with your videos, wherever, right? That you have the free content that you create, so that people know that you have the knowledge, and then you sell them, like either you do it done for you, or maybe you have a course where you teach them how they can set up their Facebook ads, right? Doesn't really matter what niche you are in, as long as you have an offer, like high ticket offer or lower ticket course, right? That you are already selling, you have proven results, testimonials, then definitely it's gonna work for you, because people are searching for it. And now imagine that you show up on top of search results when people start searching for it, right? So they haven't yet been targeted with ads because they haven't put those keywords before, right? So they find you, they come on your site, and you pixel them if you run ads, and they're gonna see you all the time, right? But even if you don't run ads, you're the first person that they come to, right? So you are their, you know, it's like the benchmark, right? So that's what they saw first. So if you have a system that, you know, the leads come in and the money come out, right? So you have the system that works and produces money. All you really want is more people, but you don't know, like, you don't really want like anybody. You definitely want people who are ready to buy. So that's the first thing. That's the mentality of the user, that they are ready to buy. Second is the minimal competition. You basically don't have any competition. Jacob don't have any competition. Like Anna, she does have a competition when it comes to her niche, but when it comes to the result, no, right? Because there's lots of mom bloggers who create like you know, tips for people who try to get pregnant, but they don't have a course where they can tell you, okay, you do my course, in 6 weeks you're pregnant, right? Even though if you couldn't get pregnant for years, right? Because she is she's you know, fertility coach. She does like the nutrition and stuff, and she knows how to do that, and she helped people to do that. So there's like very big lack when it comes to experts. So with my help, you can rank on top of search results. People can find you, even if there's like a lot of people in your niche. Your content is a little bit different than compared to like bloggers' content, because you are not offering just tips. You're offering like the real solution that they can buy. It's a set and forget sort of thing. So like that's like the best bit, because it doesn't take any of your time, right? If I post this video here on Facebook, then I'm gonna post it on my YouTube, then I'm gonna embed my YouTube video to my blog post, then I'm gonna probably post it on LinkedIn. I haven't started LinkedIn yet, but I will. So I create one piece of content, but you know, even though I put it on so many platforms, still tomorrow no one's gonna see it on it, right? Wouldn't see it if I didn't have Pinterest behind it. So right now I can create like 4 different pins, one that would lead to my Facebook, one that would lead to my blog, one that would lead to my YouTube, one that would link to my LinkedIn, right? And I'm gonna send all these people there. If you have Instagram or other places, you can send them there too. Like I'm also sending people to my TikTok. So those videos, those posts, they're not just gonna be 24 hours, they're gonna be forever, right? So you're gonna have 2-3 months, 2-3 years from now, still people seeing that. So like this content is evergreen. Like I don't have to create this content over and over. I can create it once, and then I can have you know, people finding it through Pinterest. So that's a huge organic reach, right? So like in my case, when I had like 200 followers, 200, I was reaching 1 million people, and 10,000 people were coming to my blog. So it's like insane, right? If I had 200 friends on Facebook, how many would go to my blog? If I had 200 friends, probably like, what, 5 would see the video? Maybe 10, yeah? Like 2.5 to like 5% people, that's like the organic reach. So 10 people saw my video, like let's put out of my 200 friends. How many people do you think could click from those 10 people to the link if I said, if you want to learn Pinterest, go to pinmeapp.com/growth? 1%, right? Something like that. So out of 10 people, no one's gonna click, right? Instead, you have to like have tons of friends, etc. on Facebook, because you know that the reach is like only 5%. But on Pinterest, it's the other way around. Like with 200 friends, like followers, I was reaching 1 million people. So 1 million people were seeing my pins. Of course, not all of them were interested to click. Like when you scroll, you're not always interested in every single post. You don't click on every single post, right? So you see a lot of posts. So that's like was my 1 million, and then 10,000 were clicking, right? So they were like, oh, that's interesting, but I'm gonna click on it. So either they found me in the feed, or either they were finding me through a search results, because Pinterest is actually have those two options. So you have huge organic reach, which is great. Another thing is it works brilliantly with like those other social media platforms. So it's like this pouring gasoline on the fires that you are growing your following on all those other platforms and you're sending more people there. So yeah, in the case of like Jacob, he has there are other immigration lawyers on YouTube, right? So although he ranks really, really well, there are other people. So there is a chance that for some keywords he's not number one, maybe he's number two, or maybe he's on the second page. Hardly anybody go on second page, right? So if you're not on page one, like you're not getting those clicks. So instead, what we are doing, we are sending more people to his videos on YouTube, which means more people see that it goes higher in ranking. So you can exactly do the same thing and grow your presence and boost those posts. Diversification. So Pinterest is like another planet. Like you have a planet LinkedIn, planet Facebook, planet YouTube, and people spend time on platforms that they like most, right? TikTok as well, and some like Pinterest and they don't even spend time on others, right? In my case, like I started Facebook 1 year ago, like in May, like before May to now 2019, you didn't find me on Facebook. I was not here, I was not posting here, right? So I wasn't even checking Facebook. I didn't even have the app on my phone. So you could do a lot of Facebook advertising, you could do Facebook organic, but you never reach me. And maybe I was looking for your solutions, but where I was looking for the solutions, I was looking on Pinterest, right? Or on Google. But the interesting thing is 30% of people who come to Pinterest, they first were trying to find this information on Google, but because Pinterest ranks so well, it very often ranks on top of search results in Google. So you go to Google, you find something, you click, you get redirected to Pinterest, and then from Pinterest you click the pin and you get redirected to someone's site, right? So Pinterest is really well positioned. Another thing is a free advertising space. It's like, not like with us that you spend in order to have those impressions, and then out of those impressions you get clicks. Out of those clicks, you have people giving you email or like doing different things that you want them to do, right? Buying your stuff. So the bigger amount of the people who know about you, the better, right? So if you want to diversify and have an additional platform where people find you, you want to have a free advertising space that you can reach the right people at the right time. If you want to build links, right, with, like I said yesterday, I did a video about building links. Pinterest ranks 27th most popular page, so the backlinks from Pinterest are very good backlinks for you. Fast results, you can get those results, like in Jacob's example, 2 weeks that took me to set up his account so that he was showing up on top of search results on Pinterest. This was Jacob. For Jackson, 1 month it took me to go him from 1,000 to 7,000 visitors. So the results come really, really, really fast if you know what to do. So if you want to know my exact process, how you can do that, you can go on pinmeapp.com/growth. You can watch this short 12-minute video where I walk you through my whole process, how you can do it. And again, this is not but I don't have time, because really you can either hire me, and if you look at my pricing, it's definitely worth it, or you can get my course, or you can get my coaching, right? Or you can have either yourself spending 30 minutes per day doing that, or you can have your VA do that for you, right? So there's not really a chance to say, no, I don't have time, because this is just an excuse that you shouldn't have. If you want to scale, have all those benefits that I just listed, like loads of them, then definitely go watch that video. Because if you already built like the pipes for your business, so now you need to fill these pipes with this great traffic, right? So the leads come in and then the money comes out. Like the more leads, the right leads comes in, the more money come out. That's basically how scaling works. So let me know your thoughts, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and again, go to pinmeapp.com/growth. I really enjoyed making this video for you. Hope you enjoy watching it. If you know someone who can benefit from it, definitely send them this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.